What's up, everybody? This is Warman here, and we are back with Vampyr. What is going on, everybody? Just want to make sure everything is good, everything is smooth. Alright, let's take this and... Alright, good. So, last time we left off, we had to go to the morgue here to get some medication. We also had to, we found a picture of those two. The one nurse that wants to leave, and that one guy. And we got the key for this place down here. But we never really explored all the way up top, so that's what we're going to do first. We're going to explore up here, then we'll go down, right? Oh yeah, we got the stuff that was in here. I love how you can hear the door creak. Time to go up. No. A blood sample, that's it. Alright, so we're gonna go down into the basement and find the last thing.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Wait, did I get shotgun shells really quick? No, there's no way. Because I can't auto pick stuff up, so there must be another explanation for that. Alright, where should we go? Right through it. Oh, you can destroy everything. Okay. Before we go in there, I want to look over here. Does this do anything? No. Why is there a corpse in here?
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
I became a detective.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Oh, yeah.
It's locked.
Ooh. So I can directly absorb the blood now? Oh, okay, yeah, I was right. Let's see how it works.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Oh, we're gonna be drinking someone's blood very soon, so. Because this is where I'm going to make everyone my minion, or however it works. I'll do a playthrough where I don't kill everybody, but it's not going to be this one.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Craft a treatment for the fatigue. Okay. I want to try and go without using the gun, but I got a feeling we'll probably have to. Oh wait, what was the other thing? We have that, this. Common handle parts. Damn, that sucks. I like how they keep the creepy vibe though. Now it's time to get some answers to our questions.
Again. I need my medicine.
First.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
What?
How long is it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
Hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances...
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
First, let's get him.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples, just like you, come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
By this horrifying epidemic.
Okay, so... Is he full? Okay, so we could suck him dry. Ooh, yeah.
I thought last summer's epidemic was different. Safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again.
I mean,
I have saved
mistakes
so many
happen.
lives since then.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that captain fella.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
There's new people showing up. Where the hell is that Pippi? Or... Oh, there she is.
Ow. The pain. There again.
I don't know what that is.
Too much
but-
energy for so little result.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
How can you be affected by the misery around you, and be so heartless at the same time? Which is the real you, Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, Any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins, but are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke, but we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Oh, so you can mess up. Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna eat the both of them. What does that mean?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye,
Wait,
Nurse
do I have to
Hawkins.
be like, oh, do I have to be a level 3 in order to eat her? So that sucks.
See her again.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yeah, I think you have to...
Goodbye, Milton.
Okay, so let's go real quick to
You are going to reveal all
kill,
lies.
get the
That
thing.
is the last thing our patients need.
If you spot one, fire. It's one of them! You're mine, vermin!
That sucked. Okay, so they're a little strong. So I guess we have to wait for that. Alright, so we'll come back to that. We gotta go talk to what's his name?
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count on
Roy's battalion of Vampyr.
Nice sweet girl.
It's locked.
Reads me like a book.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I don't understand. What was the point of me going to him? Alright, let's just go to the top.
It's locked, all right.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
So we'll talk to him and save it here.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
How's that a gift?
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Alright, must have. Interesting. Now I got something in that little ass. Mythical werewolves. So now there's probably going to be werewolves in this? Interesting. Yeah, so now we got some new information on him. Alright, so let's go level up. See if we can get, I want to see if we can get that our thing to level 3, so we could go eat that those two people real quick. I mean, why not, right? You deserve it. Alright, so how does this work? I'm confused here. Why can't I bite somebody? I don't understand it. How do I do this then? Oh man. Okay, so oh, okay. How do I increase my mesmerized level? Alright, well that's something we'll have to figure out next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget the like button if you haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to check out my description below to see if you want to donate. Just click that icon down there and donate what you can. Everything is appreciative. Alright? I hope you guys enjoy your day.